And we began tonight with issues for Tri-County Electric Cooperative. First Circuit Solicitor David Pascoe has asked SLED now to help with an investigation regarding the utility company. SLED confirming tonight they will do a preliminary inquiry into the matter, and they will look to see if any criminal statutes have been violated. It's important to note Pascoe is investigating as the First Circuit Solicitor because many of the Tri-County ratepayers live in his jurisdiction. You may remember Pascoe as the special prosecutor who led an investigation into corruption at the State House, which led to several indictments against lawmakers. The Pascoe investigation is only the latest in a string of issues to plague Tri-County. Representative Wendy Brawley wants to launch an investigation into the co-op, saying she has grave concerns regarding possible corruption and other legal activity of the board. Just last weekend, ratepayers removed the board members after complaints over compensation. Residents said board members were having unnecessary meetings, paying themselves $450 per meeting.